Okay, so we heard basically Africa, we heard Latin America, Japan, China, we heard, well, I forgot what we heard again, but I wanted to show you what we're doing in Europe. So you may be aware of a project that is known as Pharmacogenomics for Every Nation Initiative. So 2 years ago, we came in agreement with Howard McLeod at the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill that we should collaborate together to send samples to be genotyped, samples from the general population to be able to determine the frequencies of the most commonly found pharmacogenomic markers, which means like 2,000 SNPs that they are pharmacogenomically relevant in 200 genes. So this is how the project started in 2010. This is how it looks in 2011, and that's how it looks today. As a matter of fact, we also have Germany and the Netherlands. So it's a truly European project which aims to determine the frequencies in different populations, because as we heard, all the data that we have are based on races. Caucasians, they live in Europe, of course. We have the Germans, we have the Greeks. They are both Caucasians. There are differences. There are the financial differences. Germans are AAA, Greeks are defaults. But we also have genetic differences, right? So, and this is what we aim to determine with this type of project. So we have the phase 1, which includes the analysis between 50 and 100 samples of the most relevant pharmacogenomics marker. And here is some of the data for the Maltese and the Serbian population. You can see these data have not been published yet, but we hope to submit the paper soon. So you see, for example, that for the Maltese population and the Serbian, they both cluster very nicely the Caucasian bit at the PCA analysis. But as you can see here, we have some significant differences in CYP2D6 alleles, and also here in the CYP2C9*3 allele for the Serbian population, which means that, of course, these are some of the data, they're not all the data, but this shows how important it is to have this piece of information. So phase 2 would be to focus on the markers that we found to be different between the population and the Caucasian average, and that's on 500 samples. But then we also have the need to do some further steps, which means, and these are some of the points for discussion that are also contributed by Juha, who is not here to discuss with us today. And we could maybe leave them here, no? Okay. But in few lines, I just want to emphasize the need for healthcare and cost-benefit analysis and pharmacoeconomic analysis to be able to show that the drug may be cost-benefit in a certain population but not be in another one, and the importance to increase the awareness of the healthcare professionals and the general public about what they can gain from pharmacogenomics, and most importantly, how this could contribute to reduce the healthcare costs, especially in countries like we had a huge fiscal deficit. So thanks very much for your time. Yep.